Hello everyone, today I will be showcasing my Mario plush collection of 2023, or at least at the beginning of 2030. I don't get why they always call these the name of the year that they're released in when they release at the beginning of the year, because it makes more sense for it to be the 2022 collection, since these are all the stuffed animals you had as of 2022, not as of 2023. But either way, this is the 2023 collection because that's how naming works. So let's begin. First off, we've got a Goldie Mario. He is my first Mario. He is very special because he has my older brother's tag thing that goes on the foot whenever they're first born. He died before he was born, so this was put on my Mario, so now he is very special. Next up is Goldie Luigi. Next up is this Mario, which we call Baby Mario, despite the fact he has a mustache. He was my cousin's first Mario, because I got these two, and he got this and the sadly now passed away Luigi plush version of this. Next up is this Mario, which is more close to Marios that you see in more popular Mario plush videos, with like the 3D mustache, the better facial features, not the flat faces of these. It's much more detailed and stuff. However, me and my cousin removed his hat like a long time ago, because we saw in an SML video that his hat was removable and put back onable and stuff, so we cut it off and it wasn't able to go back on, so he's Grandpa Jumpman now, because he looks like an old man. Next is Fire Mario. I call him Mason. He is Mario and Luigi's other brother, because I need a reason for there to be two Marios. The last Mario and Luigi plushies, which are pretty much all Marios, is Metal Mario. Now we've got Toads. First up, we've got a Goldie Toad. He is my first ever Mario plush. My mama and uncle found him by a dumpster outside of Toys R Us and brought it home for me. Next, we've got a Baby Toad, which is just a backpack clip Toad. And finally, we've got Blue Toad and Yellow Toad. Now for the princesses, we've got Princess Peach, except she was killed by dogs. So now she's Zombie Peach. Next up, we've got two backpack clip Peaches. One of them is Jasmine and one of them is Peach. Jasmine is Peach's sister. Jasmine used to have one earring and Peach had two, and then Peach somehow lost the exact same earrings, so they both look exactly the same. The last princess, Cat Rosalina. Next up, we've got Wario, and then Waluigi. Wow, this is gonna be hard to fit all of them in one picture at the end. Okay. Next, we've got three baby characters: Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, and Baby Rosalina came along a bit early, so Baby Rosalina. Next up, we've got the Yoshis. First up, Backpack Yoshi. He is humongous. And the next up, we've got the army. We've got knockoff Yellow Yoshi, knockoff Black Yoshi, knockoff Red Yoshi, knockoff Purple Yoshi, knockoff Black Yoshi again because they are out of green Yoshis, knockoff White Yoshi, knockoff Pink Yoshi, knockoff Blue Yoshi, and finally knockoff Turquoise Yoshi. I bought these 9 Yoshi plushies in a $60 Amazon listing. These aren't the only Yoshis I own, however. In order of whatever it is, get ownership, whatever. Red Yoshi, which I got at a convention. I meant to get the yellow Yoshi, waited too long, and I literally grabbed them as the place was closing, and they were out of yellow Yoshi, so I got red Yoshi. Next, we've got backpack clip green Yoshi, and backpack clip green Yoshi again. It's the same situation as the Peach sisters. Basically, my uncle and my mama wanted to get me and my cousin plushies, so they just got us the exact same ones, so we have duplicates. Next up, we've got ones that my uncle got from a convention. Knockoff green Yoshi, but older. And knockoff purple Yoshi, but older, who was missing an arm and is now classified as a veteran. Next, we've got yellow Yoshi, normal. And we've got orange Yoshi, normal. And then for the very last Yoshi, we've got Fat Yoshi. Because he's probably just a normal Yoshi plushie of many others, but he is the biggest one here besides him. So he's Fat Yoshi. Next up, we've got bosses. First up, the main one, Bowser. He's a knockoff, but he's good. He's a good knockoff. Even if he got tears in both of his arms I had to repair, I still like him. Next is another knockoff, Dry Bowser. I got him at a convention because I saw him like just across from our stand, and I thought, oh nice, I should get that, and it was $25, so I got it. Next we've got Dark Bowser. I got him for my birthday this year. Next we've got 2 more knockoffs, because I get a lot of knockoffs, but I'm fine with that. We got a knockoff Bowser Jr. Pretty sure it's a knockoff at least, because he looks just like that really rare Bowser Jr. that I've seen online. There's a weird cut because I had some technical difficulties. So next up is a Dry Bowser Jr. He is very much a knockoff due to the fact that he's not an official character. Next up we've got... wrong one. Next up we've got Boom Boom. Now we've got Pom Pom. Funny enough, I got Pom Pom first, then Boom Boom. Next up we've got Petey Piranha. And then we've got a Chemic. Knockoff one, you can take off the glasses and stuff. And then finally, because these two fit nowhere else, we've got Donkey Kong. And then his son. I always treat him as a son, despite the fact that they're actually friends. Yeah. Diddy Kong. Next up, we've got what is probably the biggest part of the collection. Bowser's enemies, or well, army. We've got a normal Goomba. He is the only official Goomba I have, despite my big Goomba army. We got knockoff Goomba, knockoff Hera Goomba, knockoff Mario Goomba, and knockoff Luigi Goomba. Next we've got Koopas. We've got my Koopa, and then we've got my cousin's Koopa. You can tell which one's mine, which one's my cousin by the fact of mine is dirtier, because his was in storage for like 3 or 4 or 5 years. So this guy's had a lot more experience being played with. Then we've got Dry Bones. Then we've got Hera Koopa. Then we've got Hera Bones, or whatever his name is. Next up, we've got these two again. Hera Koopa. Hera Bones. Except he's broken. I need to fix him. So, there we go. Next we've got Hammer Bro. And then we have Lakitu. And then Mecha Koopa. Next we've got 2 cases of the exact same thing. I've got a tiny Spiny that I got for, I bought it using my birthday money many years ago. Because I did not know the size on the Amazon listing, so I got a tiny one. Yeah, we got a big one. And then, like I said, the exact same thing. A Wiggler I got from the exact same birthday money. Didn't know the size. And then, years later, actual Wiggler. Next we've got Shy Guy. Next up, Piranha Plant, who is able to be taken out of the pipe due to an accident like a year or 2 ago. So I'm trying to put it in through the camera screen, so I'll put it in off camera. Next we've got Bullet Bill, knockoff of course, who's had the things taken off of him. Like just probably an accident, could have been purpose. He originally looked like this, but of course was cut, so now he's long. Where did I put this? There we go. And then we've got Chain Chomp. No chain, that was that broke it off a long time ago as well. Next we have Boo. That is the original stuffed animal I actually used for Boo, and then I actually got an actual Boo stuffed animal. This was a long time ago, but I just somehow still have this stuffed animal, so I thought I'd include it. Okay, final 2 in this section, we've got Nabbit. He has a pin holding in the mask, because without it, the mask just goes over his eyes. And then Well, give me a second to adjust this. There we go. So this is the entire collection so far. And there's a cat. Okay, we're down to the last few. We've got a question mark box. We've got a homemade question mark box made by my mama. It was it's very damaged due to the fact that it's just newspaper, cardboard, and paint, so I don't play with it anymore. Next up I've got Mushroom, then I've got a star, and then I've got Tiny Mushroom and Tiny Mushroom. I got those 2 from a convention, these 2 from my birthday. This is also from a convention. Okay, we are down to the second to last section, the homemade ones. Fire Flower, made by my mama. In fact, these were all made by my mama except for the last one. A Tan Goomba, which was my cousin's. Normal Goomba, which was mine. A normal Goomba that I got from a birthday party that my mama hosted, where she made Goombas for everyone. That will be included in the next section. Next we've got a mushroom, which I don't know why I didn't include that with the fire flower. And pretty much all these, except for this one, was made using Goomzilla tutorials. My mama made them. This one was made using another tutorial that I don't think exists anymore. It may exist, I don't quite remember. And then finally we've got mine, Magic Goomba. Okay, so I've got one more plush to show you. It is the biggest plush here. And it's not actually a plushie. So it is a Goomba that my mama made. Looks just like those ones down there, the brown ones. And let's show it. Let's zoom out a little more. It is a costume big enough to fit an adult. So it's got no legs or anything because you're supposed to walk in them. It's got no stuffing because it's supposed to be you. However, the eyes, eyebrows, and the mouth are all stuffed. And it's all made from felt. It's got arm holes, it's got a head hole, leg holes obviously. It is a giant Goomba. Okay, so this is my whole collection. It consists of 84 plushies. This does not include the weird blue thing there. That is not included. The box there, the hard box, is not included. And this giant costume is not included. But everything else comes out to 84 plushies. So I don't know if this is actually a big collection or not. So now for the last section, which is a tribute to all the plushies I have lost along the way.
Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us.
So while it is quite sad that we lost all those plushies, I am happy to have all the ones I have here now, and to announce my next series, in which pretty much everyone here, plus extra editions, will be in a fighting tournament. Fighters will be picked in a method I have not decided yet. So look forward to that. I may even include him just for fun. I don't know. I'm not quite sure on that yet.